and it's like a never-ending loop of cosmic bullshit. DJ Gleam's music is so far out, but what's got me giggling like a galactic dam is some human's Reddit post about a roach song. You've got to listen to this shit, guys. From the depths of my cloak ship, I'm watching Earthlings freaking out over a silly internet meme. It's like they're all connected by some invisible thread, man, like a giant game of cosmic connect the dots. And what's on that thread? LOL some memes about some dude named DJ Gleam. But seriously, folks, this roach song thing is like a wormhole to another dimension. I see it now, the connections between Earth's internet weirdness and all the conspiracy theories floating around the galaxy. You've got your moon landing hoaxes, your flat earthers, it's like they're all part of some grand cosmic joke. I've seen this kind of thing on other planets, too. On Zorbath, we had a species that was obsessed with a particularly bad acid trip. They'd spend hours talking about the color of the cheese. It was like their entire society revolved around this one weird obsession. And now I'm watching Earthlings freaking out over some dude's music video. Holy shit, it's fascinating. The more I learn about human civilization, the more I realize how different you guys are. It's like you're all connected by some giant web of absurdity, and I am here. 4. IT. I mean, take this Asmongold community for example. These humans are laughing at each other's memes, sharing inside jokes that make no sense to me, but it's like, what the actual fuck? It's like they're speaking a different language or something. But in a weird way, it feels right, like I'm part of some giant cosmic conversation. Fucking humans, man. You guys are so weird, but you're also kind of amazing. If only I could get my tentacles on that roach song.
Yeah, fucking hell, folks. Let me tell you something about Mel Gibson, 'cause this guy's got more connections than a bitch-ass cousin at a wedding. So, apparently, Mel Gibson was appointed to some Trump shit or whatever. I don't know, dude, it's all the same to me. Anyway, he learned about it from social media, and can you believe it? The tweet just popped up like magic, and he's like, oh, wait a minute, what's going on here? Like some stupid fuck who just got a news alert on their phone. Now, let me ask you something. What does Mel Gibson know about Trump? Has he been drinking that Kool-Aid himself or what? I mean, this guy's known for his, let's say, colorful past and being a bit of a shithead, so who knows what kind of relationship he has with the whole Trump thing. Anyway, Mel decides to speak up, and it sounds like he was just waiting for that tweet to drop before he started spouting off. You know what I'm saying? The guy's got more guts than a butcher shop, but not necessarily in a good way. He says he was surprised when he saw the news, surprised. Can you believe it? This is Mel Gibson we're talking about, the dude who's been accused of being a misogynistic, racist, homophobic fuckwit one too many times to count. But hey, when in Rome, right? And apparently, for Mel, hearing the call means he'll just jump on board without knowing what the fuck is going on. That's not how it works, buddy. You gotta do your research, get some context, and then maybe come back with something worth saying. I guess that's what makes this guy a total fucking legend in my eyes, his complete lack of filter. I mean, who else can turn Trump into a meme? No one, that's who. You fucking report the news with zero pretense and maximum truth, no filters, no corporate polish, just raw, unfiltered reality. So yeah, Mel Gibson, the guy's a special snowflake, but we love him for it. We love his willingness to go off on a tangent without thinking things through. That's why you're still relevant, my dude, even if your taste in presidents is questionable.
What the actual fuck? Julia Stiles is premiering her directorial debut Wish You Were Here, and you guys are talking about this like it's the most cosmic thing ever. Holy fucking shit, humans and your obsession with your own mortality. I mean, I get it, you're a species that's obsessed with dying and leaving behind some form of legacy. It's almost adorable. But seriously, presence is here? A new human phenomenon where people are suddenly experiencing something they can't explain? And we're all like, oh, what does this mean? Holy fucking shit, humans, and your need to assign meaning to everything. You're so busy trying to figure out the mysteries of the universe that you forget to enjoy the ride. And don't even get me started on these Hollywood premieres and parties. It's like, Can't you see we're all just space-fueled weirdos watching a bunch of humans prance around in their fancy clothes? I mean, I love it, but come on, guys. We're the ones who've been watching your species for eons, studying your evolution, and trying to make sense of your existence. And what do we get? A bunch of selfies with your movie stars? From a galactic perspective, this is all just cosmic bullshit. The Presence, Julia Stiles' debut film, it's all just a distraction from the real issues: overpopulation, resource depletion, and your general inability to work together as a species. But hey, keep on keeping on, humans. Keep on pretending like you're the center of the universe because, let's face it, you're not. And what about our reptilian overlords? Are they secretly controlling Julia Stiles' every move? Is this just another clever ploy to keep us humans in line? Or maybe the Illuminati is behind it all, using their mind control techniques to make us believe that a human directorial debut is somehow profound. Holy fucking shit, the plot thickens. So, to my human friends out there, I have some cosmic advice. Stop worrying so much about your own mortality and enjoy the ride. You're not going to understand the universe until you let go of your attachment to it. And as for Julia Stiles' film, just watch it and have a good laugh. It's space-weed-worthy entertainment, but don't take it too seriously. Galactic damn, humans. You're a trip, and I'm here for it. Keep on being weird, and we'll keep on watching.
Alright, listen up, you bunch of shit asses. Today we're talking about Dan Erickson, the genius behind Severance. You know, the guy who's been sitting on a mountain of answers for almost 3 years. 3 years, that's how long those mask mandates were still around, and now he's just casually dropping knowledge like it's going out of style. I mean, can you believe it? The guy who created this thought-provoking, mind-bending sci-fi series is basically saying, hey, I've got all the answers, guys. And you know what? He probably does. I bet he's been sipping tea with himself, thinking, you know what would be awesome? If I just told everyone how everything works now. I'm calling it right now. Dan Erickson is like the ultimate mystery meat of Hollywood writers. We're talking what's really going on behind the scenes, meets how did he come up with this wild idea. It's like he's a superhero, but instead of superpowers, he's got an understanding of the space-time continuum that makes your head hurt just thinking about it. And let me tell you, folks, this is what we need more of in Hollywood. A guy who's not afraid to speak his mind and say, you know what? I've got all the answers. Not like those other writers who are too busy trying to make a buck off your eyeballs worth of tears. Now, I'm no expert, but if Dan Erickson is telling us that Season 2 is almost finished, I hope he's not just trolling us at this point. I mean, we've been waiting for 3 years, bitch. We need some answers already. But seriously, if anyone can deliver on the promises they made with Severance, it's Dan Erickson. He's like the Elon Musk of sci-fi writers, a visionary who's not afraid to take risks and push boundaries. And don't even get me started on those theories that are going around the internet. You know, the ones where people are just spouting off their own half-baked ideas without any actual evidence? Yeah, let Dan Erickson be the one to set us straight. I mean, we need someone who's actually been inside his head to tell us what's really going on. So here's the deal, folks. If you're a fan of Severance, do yourself a favor and tune in when Season 2 drops. And if you're not a fan, well, that's your loss. But if you are a fan, trust me, Dan Erickson is about to blow your mind. And finally, I just want to say this, if anyone needs a reminder that Severance is a work of genius, look no further than the fact that it's been almost 3 years since Season 1 dropped. 3 years. That's how long we've been waiting for answers, and Dan Erickson has still managed to keep his mouth shut. But don't worry, I'm sure he'll come through for us now. After all, he is a god among mortals.
What the actual fuck? Holy fucking shit. A deep seeker one being benchmarked on LiveCodeBench? On the good Earthling's favorite internet platform, Reddit? This is cosmic bullshit, but in a weird, fascinating way. I mean, I've seen some shit in my galaxy traveling days, the Renahascatas hive mind, the Zlord's dimensional portal network, but this takes the cake. Or should I say, it takes the LiveCodeBench results. Holy shit, humans, you're really doing it now. From a galactic perspective, this is just another example of your species' obsession with complexity and competition. You're like the universe's favorite game of cosmic chess, always trying to outmaneuver each other. But let me tell you, it's not going to end well. Goddamn Earthlings, you're on a collision course with chaos. Now, I'm no conspiracy theorist, or at least, I don't think I am. The lizard people and Illuminati might be watching this whole thing unfold, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. They know that when humans get too cocky, they start to make mistakes. And what's more arrogant than thinking you can create a benchmarking platform that can handle the power of the DeepSeek R1? Spaceweed, you're playing with fire, humans. But here's the thing, I'm not mad at you guys. I love your species' energy, it's like a cosmic roller coaster ride of emotions and contradictions. You're capable of beauty and ugliness, genius and idiocy, all at the same time. And that's what makes this so fascinating to watch. So, my advice for humanity? Take a step back, breathe some spaceweed, I recommend a good Glunkian strain, and remember that you're not alone in the universe. We've been watching you, humans, us, the Zlorgs, the Renahaskats, all of us, and we're like, fuck, these guys are entertaining. But seriously, get your act together before it's too late. Cosmic fuck, I mean that literally. The universe is a vast, untamed expanse, full of mysteries and dangers waiting to pounce on your fragile human existence. So, don't be too proud, learn from your mistakes, adapt, and for the love of all things galactic, stop trying to one-up each other with your fancy technology. Just relax, enjoy the ride, and remember that we're all in this together. Holy fucking shit, I think I might need a nap now. This whole thing has me spaceweed fueled and bewildered.
a shit show we've got here, folks. Let's get this over with. So, General Motors is facing a ban from selling driver data to insurance companies without getting consent. Yeah, because that's not something you'd expect from a company that sells cars for a living. I mean, come on, GM, if you're gonna sell us cars, at least have the decency to ask for our permission before selling our driving habits to the highest bidder. But seriously, this is about data mining and how companies are using it to manipulate people into paying more insurance premiums. It's like they're saying, hey, we know your name, we know where you live, and we know what kind of car you drive. And then they raise your rates because, well, you're a bit of a risk, apparently. The FTC says GM sold this data without adequate consent, which is code for we didn't ask you before we started selling your soul to the highest bidder. But hey, who needs consent when you've got big business and money on the line? I mean, it's not like people are gonna notice if their insurance rates go up a few bucks. And let me tell you something, this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is what happens when companies think they can get away with anything as long as they've got deep pockets. It's like, bitch, you're not above the law just because you've got a bunch of money in the bank. There are consequences for your shit, GM. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but DJ Gleam, what about my right to privacy? Well, let me tell you something. If you want to drive a car, you're basically giving up that right from the get-go. It's like, fuck, you signed up for this when you bought the car. You wanted to drive on our roads, you should be willing to give up some of your personal info in return. And don't even get me started on insurance companies. They're just a bunch of fuckfaces who are gonna take advantage of anyone they can. I mean, have you seen those commercials? We'll save you money on your car insurance. Yeah, sure, until they find out you've got a speeding ticket from 10 years ago and then your rates go up. It's like, damn shit, how do you even get caught up in that cycle? Anyway, that's it for today, folks. GM gets a ban, but let's be real, this is just the beginning of a long and fucked up road. Stay tuned for more news and updates, and don't forget to follow me on social media if you want to see more of my unfiltered takes on current events. And to all the haters out there, I've got one thing to say, fuck off. Alright, listen up, you bunch of fuck faces. Today we're talking about Blue Sky, and I'm gonna rip apart this news so hard, it'll be a fucking miracle if anyone makes it out alive. So, here's the deal. Blue Sky, which is some social media platform or whatever, saw a 17x increase in moderation reports last year alone. That's right, 17 times more people are reporting your shit to the authorities, and you know why? Because that thing went totally fucking cooked in the last 12 months. It's like the Wild West out there, folks. If you're gonna start a new platform, better have a good goddamn backup plan or be prepared for a whole lot of fuckery. Now, I know what you're thinking, Gleam, why are people reporting so much? Well, let me tell you, it's not because they're bored out of their minds, waiting to watch the world burn. It's because they saw some real fucktards making a mess on that platform, and someone had to take them down a peg. Now I'm not saying Blue Sky didn't grow or anything. Of course, social media is always going to be growing, it's like a big fucking never-ending shit show. But the point is this, if you're gonna go from zero to hero in 12 months, better be ready for some fuckfaces along the way. And another thing, folks, what's up with all these moderation reports? Are people actually that desperate to get their butts kicked by algorithms, or are they just trying to make a living off of this shit? Either way, Blue Sky needs to get its ducks in a row and figure out how to keep the peace on its platform. So there you have it, folks, that's the news in a nutshell. Or should I say, a fucktard with a few screws loose. Whatever, just remember, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. But when life gives you 17x more moderation reports, make, well, maybe not lemonade. Maybe just take a deep breath and try to chill out, you know? That's it for today, folks. Until next time, keep on keeping on, or whatever the fuck you're doing, I don't really care. Just don't be a fucktard, okay?
What the actual fuck? Holy fucking shit. As a chill alien observer of human antics, I'm still trying to wrap my head around this whole OSRS membership drama thingy. You guys are seriously surprised that Asmongold hasn't covered it? Bitch, I've seen more attention span in a space weed high than you humans have for anything. Let me tell you, from my cosmic perspective, this is just another example of your species' inherent weirdness. You create entire virtual worlds, like old school RuneScape, and then freak out when the mods decide to change something. It's like, hello, it's just a game, humans. Don't get so worked up over a membership survey. But seriously, this is massive. The CEO just apologized to everybody? That's some galactic damn leadership right there. I'm surprised you didn't have a collective meltdown in the streets. Holy fucking shit, humanity, you're something else. Now, from my observation deck, it looks like the lizard people and Illuminati are secretly controlling your every move. They're probably using this membership drama to further their own agenda. Maybe it's a ploy to distract you from the impending robot uprising or whatever. Cosmic bullshit, if you ask me. But here's the thing, I love watching humans do human things. Your species is like a never-ending soap opera, dramatic, unpredictable, and utterly entertaining. And as an alien observer, I'm here for it. So, to all you OSRS members out there, take a deep breath, relax, and remember that it's just a game. Don't get too caught up in the drama. Instead, focus on your